What is up, guys? Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Nikki here, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a little reaction to Stephan's finished Las Vegas house tour, and I just thought it would be kind of fun to kind of watch this. I haven't watched it. I know it came out like 3, 4 whatever months ago, but I just think it would be fun, a little bit different but still related to my channel. Not to like hate or whatever, like he's doing it, okay? He's doing the thing. You already know kind of how I feel about him, but that is what it is. I have nothing but mad respect for the guy, and I just thought it would be fun to kind of do a reaction video on my channel within that niche that we are in. Let's just get straight into the reaction.
Ooh, big bad. You not talking money, you can miss me with the chit chat. I'm not with the rah-rah or the
I'm a little bit scared to do this. All right, let's see. And of course, like obviously he would not approve of that. I'm about 100% sure, but you know, your girl needs some Starbucks sometimes.
What's up, you guys? It's Graham here. So a few months ago, I made a video explaining why I'm leaving California for Las Vegas.
I cannot blame him for that, okay? I live in California myself, and I'm literally looking at other places all the time. So if I made as much money as this dude, I'd be up out of here too.
This home built. And for the last few months, this home has been in a constant state of construction mess. Until now, because finally the home is done and we're officially moved in. So now I present to you, after a long time awaiting, the brand new finished
The meat Kevin in the background. They sticking together. That's all I gotta say. You know, that millennial money, whatever.
Vegas home tour. I also have to say a huge thank you to Amanda Smith for designing all the furniture you see here. Her and I have known each other for years at the Oppenheim Group, and when she heard that I was moving and wanted to design a place on a budget, she stepped in to help. She has no idea I'm giving her a plug here, but she worked really hard to get this place ready by the...
What kind of budget?
And now, without further ado, let me take you on a tour of the brand new house right after we thank our video sponsor today, Simply Safe, but more on that later.
Oh, okay.
Hey there, come on in. Check out the new place.
That was great. Okay, if you know me, you know I love a brick background. I will do anything. In my old room in my parents' house, like I did a whole wall that was just brick, whitewashed it, freaking obsessed. So points for that one, Graham. The Tessie, clearly, he's got the Tessie.
Okay, so first...
Oh, the Pokemon cards. I got you. I could do it too. I can do it too. Actually, these are... Oh, shoot. That's probably a couple grand just fell up on the floor. No, I actually think those are Yu-Gi-Oh cards, so that's actually irrelevant.
We had the entryway. As it was being built, we really wanted to make this a bold statement when you walked in, and I wanted to make it on brand with the overall aesthetic of the channel. So, of course, we accented several walls in black. It definitely adds a lot of depth when you walk in and makes it look way more dramatic. So 10 out of 10.
What is going on over here?
And would do again.
Oops. Oh, now we have a close-up. What is this? What is this?
This wall, we got a large vintage mirror that's supposed to arrive, but it didn't get here on time, so just use your imagination. Imagine a huge mirror on this wall here, and then some of this other stuff is going to be moved around. Next, we got some tape on the floor, and you're probably wondering, man, why is there tape on the floor? Well, this is finally where the...
That's what I was wondering.
I've talked about doing this every single year for probably 8 years now, and
that's true.
I write down a New Year's resolution. It includes setting up a reef tank. But now it's officially happening because I've already paid for it and it's non-refundable. I'm going with a 310-gallon open concept reef.
Dang! He trying to bring the Pacific Ocean back to his house in Las Vegas. Ooh.
6 feet from when you walk in. That way, when you open up the front door, it's gonna look like fish are swimming in the middle of the room with everything else in the background. Beyond...
Is that appealing? I mean, I think aquariums are pretty dope. Why is he standing on that? That's nasty, nasty. Anyway.
That we got this massive center island. And to be honest, I'm not used to having this much
I like the backsplash, I will say.
Space at all. Like 12 months ago, Macy and I were still living in a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 800 square foot duplex. So to go from that to this is quite a change.
That dang island, 800 square feet, Graham boy.
And part of that is due to the fact that living in Las Vegas is significantly less expensive than living in Los Angeles. So all things considered, this is actually less money than where we were
Why you put that cherub on the island like that? Disrespectful.
previously living. But your money obviously goes a lot further here, as the center island will show you. It's weird because I'm not usually a fan of big spaces, but for resale value, it just doesn't make sense to build anything smaller than the max.
I like how he's thinking about the resale value. Obviously he is. He's a finance dude. He's a real estate agent. Makes sense.
Maximum that you could build. So now we've got a lot of space, and I will just let appreciation do its thing while this goes up in value. Speaking of size, this pantry is enormous.
Dang.
I have no idea how we could fill this up, but I'm sure I could put extra coffee in here or something.
He's got Twizzlers, boy. Nobody eats Twizzlers. Come on now. Although I don't mind them, obviously.
Now in the kitchen, you might be asking, man, where's your refrigerator? Why don't you have a refrigerator, Graham? I'll tell you, because you know what? A refrigerator was too expensive, and I realized as a new way to save money, just don't have a refrigerator, because not only do you save on electricity, but you save on all the food that goes to waste. And I'm just kidding. The refrigerator didn't get here in time. I ordered it nice, but it was delayed.
What a jokester.
Temporarily without a refrigerator for the time being. Then on this side over here, we got a microwave. We got a few candies just for decorative purposes with some champagne, also for decorative purposes. On this side,
he's
we got an avocado book, and then coffee maker number 1, and then coffee maker number 2. The builder also provided Wolf appliances, which is crazy fancy. I've never had
Dem appliances is expensive. Crazy.
red knobs before like this, but you know it's fancy when you get red knobs. Didn't expect that, but you know
I love how he just turned on all the burners for like effect. Like, here's an 8-burner stove. Let me just turn on all 8 burners so you guys know it's a stove. Oh, the money he just used in gas. Crazy.
And if you're wondering what the candy is about,
oh yeah, you have to have a candy. Yeah, I respect that.
Like that. Obviously, I wanted to save the money and just do a budget version of that. So what we got is
as he probably should, because he doesn't make a lot of money.
Kind of cool. Beyond that, we got my favorite wall of all time. We decided to paint this wall black.
Okay, that table is cool. I'll give him that.
Wall to complement the living room, and we got a custom neon sign as a constant reminder to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. This Mario was a piece of art I picked up from a dealer who was moving his business from Los Angeles to Arizona and had to get rid of everything.
That's pretty cool.
I picked this up at such a good price.
Not my taste, but pretty cool.
The perfect spot to put it. No joke. As soon as I saw these two together, I felt like they were the perfect match, almost like Mario was popping out to try to smash the like button.
That's not what I got from that. But then again, art is in the eye of the beholder, so whatever.
It's also the perfect time where you too can smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. And I'm so committed to having you do that I got.
You guys, I mean, do people really smash it when he does that? I mean, I think some of y'all do. Maybe, I mean, I don't know, but I never smashed the dang like button on it.
Sign made just for the right occasion. And I know I gotta mention now what this is. This was on sale at Costco. It looks like a bowl, but technically
is that whiskey?
It's an ox, but I thought it was so cool as a centerpiece for the table. No, I got it.
That looks like bourbon in there or something.
Impulse purchases, but I think it's worth it. Then over here, I finally got myself
not.
a grand piano. Used, of course, because
that's classy.
Things are way too expensive. But I did end up getting a really good deal on this to the point where hopefully it should end up holding most of its value if I ever wanted to sell it. But honestly, this is something I've always wanted since I was a kid. When I was growing up, my mom received an upright piano that was passed down from family, and I've always wanted to play it, and it was something that really got me into music to begin with. So to go from that to now this monster, this bad boy here is really incredible.
Oh, he's still going.
So when in doubt, just say, let me talk to my... Notice this very large, now painted black wall here that, remember, used to look like this, and now, ta-da, we got this.
I mean, it's dramatic, I guess. Makes, you know, the contrast or whatever.
Possibly doing a diagonal black design on the wall, but instead, we went with a solid color just to hold down the room, and I really like that choice. Amanda had this whole centerpiece created with a YouTube play button right in the middle to pay our respects and our homage to the almighty algorithm. I think this house is starting to turn into more of like a YouTube house between the play button and the smash button.
Yeah, it is.
But honestly, YouTube is awesome, and I have no problem constantly looking at the play button.
I hate to break it to you, YouTube is kind of the reason why you got the house, so. Of course, you don't have anything wrong with it. It's paying your bills like ain't nothing paid your bills before, boy. That's the thing that cracks me up with these people. They're like, oh, it's a YouTube house. Oh, YouTube is great. Oh, yeah, I got this, I got that. Like, do you not understand if it was not for the people who watch your videos, smash the like button, buy your stuff, your courses, listen to you, watch you religiously, you wouldn't have this. I mean, he might because he's in real estate and he was very successful successful with it. That's obviously a very, very rewarding career if you can knock it. But duh, you like YouTube? Dang, I like YouTube too if I got all this.
Next to that, we got this almost 90-inch TV hanging on the wall that somehow looks small because the room is so big. Now, normally I don't watch a lot of TV, but I do watch a lot of YouTube. So anytime I want to watch an exposed video, I put it on right here, sit back and relax. Now, below that is a fireplace that changes colors. This is something I've never really had before. See, I've either had places that didn't have a fireplace, or I just never ended up using
I like that one better.
This is so
it's not even usable, but it looked better.
It's on, it's perfect. But really quick, don't go anywhere. We gotta talk about something really important, and that would be our video sponsor today, Simply Safe. Now, for those of you wondering, but then we got one of my favorite pieces in the entire house, and that would be this Nickelodeon orange couch. We really just gave Amanda free range to do whatever she wanted in the house, as long as it didn't cost too much. So she figured it would be cool to take a more playful vibe, and honestly, I absolutely love the color scheme that she...
I don't think I hate the color. I think I hate how it doesn't look like I can just flop on it and go to bed. Like, my neck would be all like he needs some more pillows or something. Maybe that's a female thing because we like pillows, but I need a pillow up on there. Otherwise, it looks pretty cool. I can't lie. I kind of like it.
Seriously, it reminds me so much of Nickelodeon that
I also feel like it looks way bigger when he lays on it because he's like, what, 4'11" or something like that? No, like, not to, you know, short people are great, okay? Short people are awesome. But I think it just makes it look a lot bigger than it is.
It brings out the inner kid in me, and plus it's so comfortable. We also went with a more eclectic rug underneath, along with the circular coffee table and accent chair. Overall, it ties the room together really nicely, and this should be hopefully a really neat place to relax. Then before I show you the new office and bedrooms, we got this bonus room right here. This is gonna be Macy's office, and it can also transform into a guest bedroom.
Is Macy the girlfriend? Like, I honestly don't know. Is that the girlfriend? Can you let me know down below? I think it is. It makes sense. Like, who else would live with him? I guess that needs an office.
Because this is a Murphy bed and just pulls down so we can sleep another person. Then through this hallway, we have one of my most prized possessions out there, and it would be this hollow sheet of uncut fossil Pokemon cards. Big thank you to PokeRev for hooking it up with this. He knew I was looking for one of these, and when he was offered one from a subscriber, he passed it over to me, and now it's sitting here in the hallway, a little bit out of the light, so it's not going to be ruined. Oh, jeez. No, it's okay. Come on in. We got the guest bathroom with a limestone.
I like that. Okay, now that speaks to me. That is very much my style.
An accent wall in the back. And then through here we have the mud room, which opens up to the 2-car garage in the back that's eventually going to be parked with a car or two, and probably more aquarium stuff is going to go in there. By the way, this is one of the coolest contraptions that I've seen. Apparently this is for Amazon packages, and depending on the size, they can leave it in the different compartments so they don't get stolen. Plus they scan them in so you know exactly what's there. I've never...
It's called parcel pending. My apartment has it too, so we out here big ballin'. Okay, we got it. But the fact that it's like in his house, is that necessary? You can't just have Amazon drop the box off at your front door. All right, do you splurge a little bit? I get it.
I've never seen this before, but it's like living in the future. Now, as we walk down the hallway over here, we're gonna enter into the main bedroom. Now, to the left, we have 2 barn doors that open up to 2 very oversized closets on either side. And then we walk down even further, and as you can see here, we got a very oversized bathroom. The last time I showed this, most of it was still a mess from construction, but now it's completely
I like that.
It turned out amazing. Now,
I love how that shower is like its own room. That is sick. I think that's dope. I love that. Absolutely amazing, Graham. Keep it up.
I gotta talk for a moment about the shower. I think initially it looked really cool, and I was really excited.
Oh, he don't like it, huh? Oh.
To have all of this space. But from a practical standpoint, this is probably one of the worst showers I've ever experienced. You know, one of the nice things about showers is that you turn it up and you get all the steam and everything, but because this is such a large room, and the shower...
The best part of the shower is not the steam. I don't like a hot shower. You gotta have like a cold shower. Not cold, but like cool. Hot showers are so uncomfortable. Oh my, no. I'd be fine with this. So this might work for me in the future.
My head is up so high, by the time the water hits you, the water...
I think that's like a normal place shower head. I think he's just, you know, it's okay though. It's okay.
It's not even hot anymore. And then you step like a foot outside the shower and everything gets really cold. So as cool as it looks, Would not have done this again, and I would say just any other shower is probably better than this. But then to cover the rest of the bathroom, we got 2 sinks over here, and to top it all off, a massive bathtub that has yet to be used. And by the way, the neighbor has a perfect view of the bathtub. And then as you walk into itself, you'll notice that we went with a...
Oh my, now this right here, I like this.
The brick veneer against the back wall. If that looks familiar, that's because it is. It's the same brick veneer that I used in my last office, so I just brought that back over here. But I keep forgetting that everything in Las Vegas is so much bigger, so a queen-size bed in this room almost looks undersized.
Not everything in Vegas looks bigger. Your house is bigger. You got a big house, but that blanket, oh, see that? That's my kind of room right there, except for the cow laying on the floor. I don't know about all that, but that looks pretty nice. A great view of the dirt sand pile in the backyard. I think it's fantastic.
I'm so used to normally getting smaller things just to make the room look bigger, but this has the complete opposite effect. Anyway, we put up a nice chandelier, we got this custom console against the wall, which wouldn't fit through the hallway, so it had to be brought in through this window. And again, I got a normal sized TV, but it looks too small because the room...
A normal sized TV. What is that? 50 inches, 55 inches? That's a pretty decent sized TV. You know, you should just get like a projector and just project it onto that whole wall. He could totally do that in that room. That'd be sick.
The room is way too big. And then as we continue walking down the hallway,
the pajamas. Boy, you couldn't even put on some jeans, nothing like that. Oh, and the little doggies. At least they're dogs, those are cute.
And we got a huge laundry room here.
Love that.
And we got this room right here. This is eventually going to be the new podcast room. Come check this out. And this is now where we're going to be filming the Iced Coffee Hour podcast, which, by the way, if you want to follow us there, we're really close to 100,000 subscribers. So if you want to push us over the edge, the link to that is down below.
Don't push me, because I'm close to the edge.
We have a table coming in shortly, along with a couch and a mini workstation, and then we're also going to have some art and other props.
It's so dark in there. They're obviously going to have studio lights and stuff, but ooh, I don't know if I like the all dark, but I kind of understand the vibe, you know, very masculine, maybe a neon light, some studio lights. I feel it.
Props just to make the room really stand out. Oh my god. No, it's totally okay. I'm sure the Full House tour, so this is the bathroom that's attached to the podcast. And check this out too. Check out the closet. Come on in. This podcast room also has a huge closet where we could put more supplies. Then this room is going to be for Jack to stay and to also use as an editing station when he edits my videos on the second channel, The Graham Stephan Show, which, by the way, that's another reminder to go and subscribe there because I post there every day. I'm not posting here. And for those of you that don't remember, this is what it used to look like before, and now here's what it looks like today.
Maybe we should all just go follow his 6 channels so we can help support this.
Finally, we have the brand new office. This is what it used to look like before, and now this is what it looks like today. We got the whole desk set up here with the dinosaur skull and the posters behind me. Right now, I just gotta work a little bit more on the soundproofing just to make sure the sound quality is perfect.
I get that.
But besides this, as we move over here, we got all of this extra activity room over here. What I'm thinking about doing is probably putting a couch here and making this more like a casual living room setup. And of course, for lighting purposes, we can close this off.
He really likes like that masculine, like cigar lounge, top hat wearing, like sophisticated gentleman stuff, doesn't he? That's the vibe I'm getting. This is like so not what I would do in a home like this, but it's actually very cool to see like the different takes. And I do like how he made his office the same studio setup that he had at this place in LA. So it's all relative, it all looks the same. I don't know. Do you guys like that? Or would you think it'd be cool to have him switch it up? But that is like his brand, right? Like he's always about his brand. But plus he's got like 6 other channels. He can do whatever background he wants on those, I guess.
And the entire room is basically just cut off from the outside world. Oh, and before I forget, we also got a mini kitchen area over here with a sink that I'm probably never going to use. But it's got room for a mini.
At least he's honest,
so
you know?
This is where I can now put my iced coffee. And then, as we move over, we got a 1-car garage. This was done in the same brick veneer as I had in my old studio, but right now I just gotta figure out what to do with this space. I was thinking originally of getting like a 2008 to 2010 Tesla Roadster and parking it here, but after meeting with the Stratman, he's really tried to convince me to instead get like a 2005 or 2006 Ford GT. I love this car so much, and I actually think they would be one of the few cars that I could buy money that would end up going up in value. But let me know what you think about that, because it's a lot of money to spend, but I think it would be a lot of fun to drive. It would look really cool in the background, and it might even work out to be a free car for me to get if it continues going up in value. But as far as what we did with
I can agree with that. I like this idea, but I think the Tesla's too dark. Like, we need some contrast in there, my guy. Give me a little pop, a little something.
Soundproofing on this, we put a whole bunch of curtains over here. And then when
the curtains though, what?
Almost no echo. And finally, we got the backyard. This is the last part of the house.
The curtains though, what is that? And the zebra. Yo, I know he had that chick from Selling Sense, I forgot her name already, like design this for him, but why do I feel like nothing matches? Like, it's just all dark and like, I feel like I can smell the smoke, even though I don't even think he smokes. I just get that smoky, masculine gentleman, like, kind of vibe. Which, I guess, that's what you're going for.
House that's yet to be finished so far, besides the aquarium and the mirror and the podcast room. But anyway, it's probably gonna look like this for another 4 months or so. The plan was to build a pool and spa right
Cat, highly recommend investing in that though.
in the middle with a fire feature, waterfall flowing back into the pool, and a whole bunch of trees and faux grass to make it feel more like you're in not so much in Las Vegas. Then I'm gonna have some outdoor patio furniture around here, so eventually it's gonna be a nice, or soon enough, it's all gonna be done, and then finally I can show you a before and after of what this eventually is gonna look like.
No, that's sick. That outside is sick. And when you're in the desert like Las Vegas, you need that. You guys, you probably honestly don't know this, but I grew up in Las Vegas. I lived there for like 11 years and I was in the pool every day. If you're gonna spend most of your money, he should be spending it outside for sure.
So with that said, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, make sure to destroy the subscribe button and the notification bell.
Okay, so you know what? It honestly wasn't that bougie. I really wasn't expecting it to be bougie because it's coming from someone like Graham who literally spends money on basically nothing. It's 100% not my style, but I think it is 100% very Graham-like. Well, what do you guys think? Let me know down below. Did you already watch this? Was this the first time you watched it with me? If you are not yet subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing by hitting the NB in the bottom corner or that red subscribe button down underneath the video below. I post 2 videos a week on this channel about stocks, money, investing, finance, having a good ass time and making money. And you already know if you made it this far, you are the real MVP. Come here, you know I love you. And like always, guys, enjoy the journey, whatever your journey is. Always remember to do it, set your hearts on fire, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye, guys.